Hi guys, Crochet Connect here. I'm coming to you today with some acquisitions and my year in review of crochet projects I did in the past year and my crochet plans for this upcoming year. So first of all, my acquisitions. I received a few yarn related items for Christmas. I hope everybody else had a good Christmas or whatever other holiday you celebrate. We had a pretty quiet Christmas with the variant happening. One of our family gatherings got canceled because my family got a little scared about the variant, so they canceled Christmas. My husband's family still had Christmas, but it was just small, immediate family Christmas. We didn't really get together with any friends, nobody else. So we had a pretty quiet Christmas. We also had a green Christmas, which happens sometimes, but is not that common for our area. We're in southern Ontario, Canada. We usually get a pretty good amount of snow, but we had nothing this Christmas. It was actually pretty warm and foggy and rainy on Christmas Day and also on New Year's Eve. We now have snow. It just snowed a couple of days ago, and it's going to be snowing for the next couple of days as well. Would have been nice if that happened a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, so our Christmas was just kind of quiet and blah, but I got some really nice gifts. So first, for a couple of years now, I've been looking for a mug that has to do with yarn. Actually for a few years now. I have found lots that I like on Etsy, but they're quite expensive, and I've been scouring thrift shops to see if anybody happened to discard one, and I haven't been able to find one. I've looked at a lot of thrift shops over a lot of years. So this year, actually, ironically, I had decided to myself, I hadn't told anybody else, but I had decided that if I didn't find one in a thrift shop by Christmas, and if I didn't receive one for Christmas, I was finally going to splurge and get one of the nice ones I saw on Etsy. But this year, finally, my husband decided to get me one. I don't know where he bought it from. I don't think he mentioned what website he got it from, but he ordered it online somewhere. So I got this mug. I haven't used it yet. It's still wrapped in the plastic. My other addiction is chocolate. That is my weakness. My food weakness is chocolate. Anything chocolate. So he found this mug for me. Yarn is like chocolate. You can never have too much. So there's that. I love it. I'm going to start using it soon. And then my husband also got me this little pouch. For those who are not fans of the show, this is the font that the show Friends uses, and crap bag is a joke in the show. So yeah, he got me a crap bag, and I'm obviously going to be using it for crochet notions, crafting notions. And he also got me the best gift, a subscription to Crochet World magazine. Now he ordered this just a couple of days before Christmas, and it says to allow 4 to 6 weeks for the first issue to arrive. Now I know the February issue is out right now on newsstands, and people are receiving it in the mail right now, so I don't know if this means that my subscription is going to start too late to get that issue, so I don't know if I should go out and buy it or not. I have been debating for the last few days whether I should go buy it. And I need to decide quickly before it's not on newsstands anymore, because not a lot of stores in my area carry it. And the ones that do only get like a handful of issues, and once they're gone, they're gone. So I have to decide quick. Well, I guess I could order it on the Crochet World website too. I don't know. I have to think about it, but I'm probably going to end up buying it. So I will let you know when my first issue arrives. I am excited. And then I am just going to go over the crochet projects I had planned last year, most of which I did not get to. Okay, so for 2021, I also have a knitted shawl that I've been working on a little at a time for a few years that I really wanted to get a lot done on this past year, but I didn't work on it at all. So there's my knit shawl. Fishtail Afghan, which I did make for my one daughter, and I do have yarn to make one for my other daughter, but I haven't got to that yet. She's still 2 years old, almost 3. She still runs around, doesn't really sit down with blankets much, so I didn't get to hers yet, but I'm going to try to get to it this year to have done for next winter. My stand mixer cover, I was going to make a stand mixer cover from this book, Twinkie Chan's Crochet Abode a la Mode. She has a lot of things in here that look like food, and the stand mixer cover looks like a strawberry cake, and I was planning to make that this year. I had all the yarn set aside and everything, and I just never got to it. A lot of these things I didn't get to because my husband for most of the year was working nights, which required me to be with my children all day, and then when he left for work at night I was too tired to crochet. Now he works afternoons, so he helps me a little bit during the day before he goes to work, and then I have a little bit of time in the evening when the kids go to bed before he gets home, which is right now, to do my crafts or my videos. So I have a little bit of time now, so I might get to it this year, but I'm not sure. So I didn't get to the stand mixer cover. Pigtail hat I was going to make for my daughter. I didn't get to it last year, but I did actually buy a pattern just a couple of weeks ago, which I mentioned in my previous video. There is a link to it in that video. I'm going to start that soon. And a ponytail hat. I'm going to make a pigtail hat for my younger daughter, ponytail hat for my older daughter. The pattern I bought has a pattern for each in it. Sheep mittens. I have an older crochet book that has a pair of mittens for children with sheep on it. I was going to make for this winter. Never got to it. The jingling ponytail holder. If you watched my last video, you know how that turned out. So we're going to try again for next Christmas. I was going to make other Christmas decor, but I didn't get to any Christmas decor this year. I have a pattern for a plush mouse wearing a Christmas apron and holding a little whisk, and I even bought the little whisk for it a couple of years ago, but I still have not got to crocheting the mouse. And I still want to make a Christmas tissue box cover. I still haven't found a pattern for it yet. And there's just tons of other ornaments that I have patterns for. I just never get to them. Play food. I bought yarn to make play food. I have a book that has a lot of different amigurumi food in it, and I was going to make play food for my kids. And then this past summer we actually bought a play kitchen for them from Facebook Marketplace, and the people that sold it also threw in a bucket of play food. So we have so much play food all over the house, and then I just didn't feel like making more play food because we already had so much. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the yarn for that now, because I don't know if I'm going to make any food because we have so much. I was also planning to make a poncho for my older daughter that I never got to, and a pair of mittens for myself that I never got to. So out of this whole list, I only made one item. Oh, no, and the Anne of Green Gables little plush that I made for my friend was also on this list that I did get to, which I showed a couple of videos ago. So yeah. So I made 2 items on my list this year, which is terrible, but I had to spend a lot of time with my children while my husband was working, which is a good thing because for a long time my husband wasn't working, so I have a good excuse. So this year, well, I was going to try to make more time for crocheting now that my older daughter is in school, but with the variant and everything, schools here have closed again, and now we're doing a kindergarten online. We're going to be starting tomorrow. I don't know how that's going to go, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have to crochet for the foreseeable future, but we shall see. So for 2022, I still want to work on that shawl that I didn't work on last year. The pigtail and ponytail hats, the mittens for myself. I posted a pattern a couple of videos ago. I'm going to try the ponytail holder again. If I have time, I might try to get to the stand mixer cover. I also, from this book, want to, where is it? I don't know if I bookmarked it. I don't think I did. Oh, yes, I did. I want to make these ice cream cone bath mitts for my kids. I know they would love this. They love baths. They love playing with all different kinds of things in the bath. So I want to make these for them. However, I have been spending a lot of time searching for yarn for them, and I can't find the right yarn. This calls for Mary Maxim Scrub It for the ice cream scoops, and that yarn is discontinued now. And it's very hard to find a cotton scrubby yarn. Most scrubby yarns on the market are polyester and are like very coarse and rough, like for dishes and stuff, not for the body. So I'm trying to find a scrubby cotton yarn that's soft enough for the body, but most of them are not. Bernat has one, but it comes only in variegated colors, and I want solid colors because I really like how that looks. I think Red Heart also has one, but it's kind of expensive, and I haven't been able to find it in stores to like feel and see if it's soft enough. So I don't know. It's very hard to find a soft scrubby yarn, but I'm going to keep looking, and as soon as I find it, I'm going to make those. Hopefully I'll be able to find it before my children aren't children anymore. Also, for all of 2021, I have been writing down the temperature every day, the high temperature, and I've been planning to make a temperature blanket. I don't have my phone with me, it's charging, but I have the chart on my phone for the colors for the temperature blanket, and the original chart was made with colors from Bernat Satin, but I think Bernat Satin has been discontinued. I can't find it much anymore. And Bernat Satin skeins were very small, and that would require a lot of yarn anyways. So I have been trying to find similar colors in other yarns, but it's very hard. I've been having a hard time trying to find all the colors I want in other yarns. I've been looking a lot. Yeah. So I don't know. I've been having a hard time finding a lot of various greens, and also finding yarn at a good price. A lot of yarn is very expensive now. It is going, even acrylic is going up, and it's so expensive, and I'm just having trouble finding the right colors at the right price. I've been searching a lot of websites, a lot of stores, but as soon as I get the yarn for the temperature blanket, I'm going to start that. And then one last item, I've been thinking of crocheting a scarf for next Christmas for a relative in our family who likes fun things like this. This is Twinkie Chan's other book. She has fashion items in food designs, and she has a sushi scarf in here, and I know this particular family member does enjoy making sushi, so I think she would get a kick out of this scarf. There it is. I haven't looked into what yarn it needs and tried looking for the yarn yet, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find all the colors I need. But if I can, I'm going to do that. I also like, if I can't get all the yarn for the sushi scarf, there's another scarf in here that I really like that I think she'll also get a kick out of, which I forgot to bookmark. Where is it? Here. The Rocket Popsicle scarf. I love it. It's so cute. So yeah, and it only requires 3 colors. Well, 4 if you count the popsicle stick. But yeah, so I'm probably going to make a scarf for a Christmas gift next year. But that I won't get started on until probably at least summer. So yeah, so that is my year in review and my plans for 2022. I hope it wasn't too rambly. Yeah, so I guess I will end the video here and stop the rambling. So I hope everybody had a good start to 2022, and hopefully I will see you soon with some finished crochet. Happy crafting!